Yo, what's good? It's your boy Deucespeaks,
It's your boy, Jason Alexander.
and we are the Clearly Confused podcast where we're unscripted, unfiltered, and probably off topic. Jason, what's
Oh,
good
yeah.
with you, baby? How you doing, dog?
Man, I'm chilling, man, hanging in there, man. Just counting down the days to get to this stretch where I'll be off work for
Oh
a couple
man,
weeks, man. I swear, man,
dog,
my motivation is at like a negative 15 right now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm right there with you, man. I got a coworker. We both on the same time too, because we both this our last week. Then
Yeah,
we'll come back till next year. I'm like, yo, I'm like, I don't know what it is. Patience low. Every time I get an email, phone call, I'm
yeah,
just like,
man.
the fuck do you want right now? Like, damn, like, why can't we all be on the same page and just shut the fuck
Ah,
up? You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? This shit been
Yeah, yeah.
driving me crazy all
Oh,
week.
yeah. I had that exact same moment go down today. I heard one of my supervisors page me right at about, it was probably about 3:30, 3:35. I get off work at 5. He's paged me. All I was thinking is, man, what the fuck does he
Yeah,
want now? I was like, damn. Then he calls, hey, Jason, you want to stay over? I said, hell no, I
hell,
don't want to stay over. Hell no. Quit
I will
calling
do
me.
my regular shift. You gonna ask if I want to stay? Hell no, I don't want to be here. Shit.
No, shit, no. Hell no. So I'm right there with you. My last day is Monday. Monday is my Friday, but
Is it?
yeah, but I'll be off till January 2nd. So I'm gonna work Monday, then I'll be off, and I go back on a Friday in 10 days or whatever and shit. That's gonna be perfect for me, man. So I'm
I'm
I'm just
telling you.
I'm just ready. Just ready. Counting
I'm
down the
telling
days.
you. Yeah, let me see. I don't go back. I'm off starting Friday's my last day, and then I don't come back till Monday, January 5th.
That's love. You got a full 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, I ain't man. And I'm not traveling much at all.
Right, right.
Um, Farthest I got, I'm gonna go visit my mom for New Year's Eve. And that's like a 3 hour drive. That's
Okay.
Kate. So I'm like, man, it's gonna be a
Yeah,
real just stay chill. Like, bro.
yeah. I'm right there
I
with you,
can't
man.
wait, dog.
Nice little staycation. Ain't
Oh
that what they
man.
call it?
Yeah, you know what's funny too, man? When I was younger, when I used to hear people say staycation and shit, I'm like, that's some old shit right there. I'd be damned if
Yeah.
I want to take off work and just sit in my fucking house all day.
Oh, you
Now
know
that
what I'm
I've
saying?
gotten older, shit, boy, that shit
Yeah.
sound good as hell.
It's funny how that works, man.
It
It's
is,
funny how
man.
that works, but man, I went through the exact same thing, man. Was go on vacation, be ready to rip and run. Now it's like shit. I just want to go home, man. I
Yeah.
just want to go home.
Every vacation now, man, just involves traveling, kids, just stress, and I'm just like, man, nah, I'm good. So when you at home, man, it's like I ain't got to wake up, do nothing. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I had my daughter's last basketball game Monday, and I'm like,
Dang,
yeah,
the
I was like,
last
man,
one already.
yeah. For her middle school team, they had their last one of the season Monday night. Yeah,
Damn. All
man,
right.
from back to back practices and shit like that. There is practice. My youngest daughter got to practice across town somewhere at the same. Man, it's been so much goddamn ripping and running, dog. It's.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, I'm so ready to be done, but I don't know about you, man. These days has been dragging out. I feel
Yeah.
like it's been nothing but stupid ass questions being asked. Uh, this is a whole lot. I'm gonna be honest, a whole lot of me not wanting to do my damn job these last few days. I can't even. I can't. It's just normal work shit, but it's like
Yeah.
it gets elevated when it's times like this, and you're like, man, I'm just ready to be done, dog. Quit fucking bothering me.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh yeah. Right there with you.
Oh man, but nah, it's good, man. We in here, we alive, so can't bitch too much.
You right.
While we on it, let's go ahead and do these mental check-ins, man. Where you at this week, boss?
All right, I'm gonna say I'm at about a 7.5 this week. Like you said,
Okay.
man, we wait just dragging by, man. Like I said, I'm just counting down the days. Just just tired, man. I'm tired. I'm ready to take some naps. Ready to be at the house
Mm-hmm.
chilling. I'm just ready. So I say I'm at about a 7.5, man. There ain't nothing crazy going on. Nothing causing any stress. And I mean, just ready to be off work, man. So where you
Oh
at?
yeah.
Where
I'm
you at right about now?
I'm gonna put myself at an 8.8.
Oh, okay.
Just because I'm anticipating the pieces on the horizon.
Yeah, man, I
Um,
hear you.
I'd actually be a little bit higher, but I got some bad news on somebody close to me today. Somebody can recover from, bounce back from, but somebody got put in a bad situation right before Christmas and shit like that. So
Oh man.
yeah, it kind of messed me up a little bit, man. I was a little pumped up, excited earlier. That kind of brought me down a little bit. But the person, they got good spirits and stuff like that, so it's kind of
All
helping out
right.
a little bit. So I'm like, man, y'all, you good? I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
ain't gonna be all
Yeah.
down if you good. You know what I'm saying? The hell I'm gonna drag you down for
Yeah,
it.
you're right. You're right.
But no, it's been good, man. Other than it just being a slow ass, dead ass week, man. It ain't been too bad, man. It ain't been too hateful. Uh, Done with traveling and shit, so I can just kind of just relax, chill out, just enjoy the rest of the year, man. I
Right.
don't know. I love this time of year, dog. Like I said,
I hear you,
my
man.
my previous job, I never got off during this time of year, so I
Okay.
cherish this shit, man. And to be off like the last couple weeks, man, I
Yeah.
don't take that shit for granted at all,
Yeah. I
man.
don't. I don't either. I was just where I work at. I just reached a point to where I qualified to get an extra week of vacation,
Mm,
but you got to take the full 5 days in a row.
mm.
And so I've started to take those 5 days at the end of the year, so I get that end of the year off now. And man, I'm like you, man. It's one thing to have a bunch of vacation. It's a whole nother ball game to be able to take off those last couple weeks of the
It
year, man.
is,
It
man.
I don't know what it is. It's
I
something
don't know what
about
it
it,
is.
but I just started it like the year before last, man. And I'm telling you what, man, I love it, man. I love it. I
I'm
will
telling you.
always take this time off going forward.
I
Always.
will too. This will be my third year now being able to have off during this time frame. And it's like I guess when you finally have it and you realize how wonderful and magical it is, like
Yeah.
everybody's still working and shit and you could just sitting there chilling, enjoying the festivities, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
All the
man.
good shit. It's just man. I don't take it for granted, dog, at
Right.
all. I don't I love it, man. I love it.
Right.
I
Ah,
wish
yeah.
everybody could be off, man, for real.
Yeah, man. Shoot,
If we,
everybody should be off.
if we were in a capitalist society, a lot of people would be off. Besides those that some people actually like to work, don't care, they ain't got nothing
Right.
going on. Hey, let all them motherfuckers work. When motherfuckers don't
Yeah.
want to work, it should be optional. You know what I'm saying? Let people
Yep.
go in there and make some money, make some money. Everybody else,
Right.
shit, relax, kick back, you good.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
Maybe one day.
yeah, maybe one day we'll see. Oh man, but nah, man. We'll go ahead and jump into these topics, man. We definitely got some good ones to close out the year on.
All right.
Um, Definitely want to make sure we got some good ones for the fans as we finish out, close out the season, man. It's dope too, reflecting too, man. It's our first year under our belt, man. Feels good, man.
Yeah.
Having things going, so it's all love, man. Love doing this, man. Love doing it with you. Love our listeners, man. Makes
Yeah.
the
Oh
shit
yeah.
fun and
Absolutely.
exciting.
Ah yeah. Yeah. I was talking to one of my talking to my work son today about one of our topics tonight. I was picking his brain, man. We was having some good conversations. So hey, shout out to my work son, Logan Nichols. I know you
Oh
listening.
yeah.
Shout out to my boy Logan.
It's funny. I was talking to somebody brought up our real talker clickbait. Clickbait. I was like, shit, man, I'm gonna be hitting on that on the podcast. I can't talk too much right now. I gotta
It's
save
funny
all
how
that for
that works.
later.
I do the exact same thing, man. Folks start talking, I'll be like, "Oop, I gotta get out of here, man. We gonna talk
Hey,
about that on the
you
podcast. I
want to
don't
know
know.
my opinion? Listen to the
Yeah,
Clearly Confused podcast. You gonna get
that's
all of
right.
it on there.
Coming out,
Get it all.
coming out every Monday.
Oh yes. But nah, man. Let's see. So our first topic for today, man, which is a good one, especially we talking about jobs, things like that,
Hmm.
is what happens when you stop code switching altogether. And I really like this question because we people always discuss. I've heard a ton of conversations on code switching,
Hmm.
why you shouldn't, why you should, a ton of things, but nobody ever really discusses what happens if you do stop. You know what I
Right.
mean? It
Oh yeah.
sounds good to say you should stop code switching, be yourself, everything like that, but there's always a price to pay for everything, man.
Hmm.
There's always you do something, you're gonna lose something. So I kind of did some research on it. Just trying to look up definitely, mental, psychological points on some of this stuff, and
All
I just
right.
came up with a few different, jot down a few different angles on this point right here. So the first thing was you lose access when you stop code switching, and
Mm.
this is really
Hmm.
typically you only see code switching mainly for like a job or something like that. That's normally what everybody kind of sees it in. But code switching,
Yeah.
all honestly, can be anything. You get around a group of
Oh yeah.
people you trying to impress just for social reasons. You might end up code switching. There's a ton of things. I don't want people to just think it's just jobs, but typically it is aligned with jobs. People happen to
Hmm.
fake who they are to get in, all that kind of jazz.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So yeah, like the first point was definitely losing access. So there were certain rooms that you were in when you were code switching,
Hmm.
and then now when you're like, you know what, man, I'm just gonna be myself. I ain't got time for all this. And you come to realize that door is closed now. You no
Yeah.
longer in that room that you was in. You're like, damn, what happened? Hey, they didn't like that version of you that you are now. They wanted the
Right.
one that you was switching to be. So you lose some of that stuff. You lose some of your status, social status at works. You lose, let's see, you can lose out on promotions.
Hmm.
Um, it can
Shit, you
sometimes be
get.
seen as unprofessional,
Hmm.
especially if you stop doing it. Now, to me, you can let me know what you think. You think there's a difference between going in just being yourself, not code switching at especially like an employer, or you think there's a difference between going in and just not code switching at all versus I've been here, I code switch, got my way in, got my foot in the door, I'm here, then I switch up.
Man, that's that's a hard question because first thing my brain said is if you ain't code switching, if you didn't code switch during the interview, you probably ain't getting hired. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
for real.
Depending on where you apply it and whatnot. But I think about where I work at, and it's like, man, if you ain't done a little bit of code switching for you for the interview before you got in the door, it
Mm-hmm.
ain't gonna matter. They ain't gonna hire you. So
Yes, valid point.
you got that going. You got that going on right off the bat. And so,
Mm-hmm.
man, I think it's one of those situations where I think they'll if you ain't code switching, they're gonna kick you out the room. Now, I don't. It's code switching's tough, man, because it's
It
one of the things,
is.
man. It becomes a second nature to us early. Like we
It
start
does.
code switching when we're in elementary school. You know what I'm saying? We learn early on. You can't say this. You can't do this. You can't
Mm-hmm.
act this way. You can. They might be able to talk, but you need to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah.
So
I used to call my
we.
mama at her job and shit.
Oh
I'm like, who the
man.
hell is this answering the phone? I say, my mama I talk to every day. Who the hell is this lady on the phone? Shit. Where's she at?
Right.
They say my damn mama. Shit, the hell? You done change. I used to always say you got your white voice on, boy. That's
Yeah,
what we used
man.
to
Yeah.
always say.
Ah, yeah. Yeah. It's like that movie. Sorry to bother you, man. I love that
Yeah.
movie.
That
And,
shit is
and
funny.
that movie. That's a good ass movie, man. And that's a perfect. It's a
It is a
perfect.
perfect example of it.
Yeah. It really is, man. And man, it's just I tell you, when it comes to code switching, it's tough, man, because I hate that we have to do it. I hate that it's
I know.
essential. And I love the question, what happens when you stop? Because I think there's times where we stop and then we have to start back.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's times where we hit the switch and don't mean to hit the switch and turn it off. And don't mean to turn it off. But it depends on what's going
Yeah.
on. A lot of things can get you caught up emotionally. And if your emotions
That
get involved,
emotional.
man,
Oh yes.
you
That
know what
shit
I'm saying? The code
flip.
switch might be out the door.
Yeah, that
You
shit
know,
flip the hell
yeah,
out of
man.
here.
I, when I was talking to my boy Logan today, we were talking, and all I was thinking about was the situation I had. And at the
Mm-hmm.
time, we had a black HR manager, so I feel like she understood where I was coming from and
Mm-hmm.
the emotions I was going through during this incident. And truthfully, had we had a different HR manager, I probably would have got fired. You know what I'm saying? But with her, it was like, no, we're gonna separate everybody, and we're gonna make sure that all y'all calm down. Take some time off work, come back. We'll figure it out when y'all cooler heads prevail and whatnot. But
Mm-hmm.
it don't always work like that, man. And a lot of
No.
times, if you ain't got allies in those spots, man, that lack of code switch is gonna get you shit right out the door, man. And
Hell yeah. Hell
it's one of
yeah.
the things you just gotta be careful with, man. And it's funny watching the kids grow up and watching the kids have to learn how to do it and because I never told my kids to do it. I never advocated for it. I just let them grow and develop
And it's funny you say that because that's
personality on
what
their own.
happens. I feel like
Yeah,
most people don't have to say it. It's kind of like one of them things. It's like you just know you need to do it.
right.
especially like you done seen, professional, you done seen somebody older than you go through it, and you like, who the hell is it? Like my mama, see my mama do. I'm like, okay, she's at work, she talking like this shit now. Does that mean when I
Yeah.
go to work I gotta talk like this and shit?
Right. Right.
So,
Right.
and to me, it kind of gets hard with code switching too, because to me there's a difference, and it's kind of hard, but there's a difference between code switching and just being professional. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Yeah.
how me and you can talk on this podcast and shit like that, like cutting up with homeboys, whatever. But if I'm in a professional setting, I'm not gonna be talking like this, no matter who
Right.
I'm with. It don't matter if
Right.
I'm
Right.
with my
Right.
own people. It don't matter if I'm with white people. It doesn't matter. If I'm in a group of professionals, I'm gonna be talking about in a professional way. That's because that's what we're here for. It's the business we're attending to. So
Right.
it's hard. It's kind of gray a little bit for me on code switching and exactly what that is to some people, because I see it certain ways. To me, it's more of a behavioral. Code switching is more behavioral on how you're
Hmm.
acting. It's like, dude, that ain't really the person you are.
Right.
Versus me being a professional and using professional words and not using slang. That's, you know what I'm saying? Me being
Yeah. I will.
professional is not using slang, cussing, shit like that. Versus me code switching is me just blatantly being somebody I'm not. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? To fit
Oh
in.
yeah.
Um, so
Or
that's
to
kind of
make
how I
people
see
feel
it.
comfortable.
Yeah, to
To
make
make.
them feel comfortable.
Right. Yeah.
Exactly. Definitely
Right.
valid point, because nobody hits on that angle either. Um, Another point was, can you afford the luxury of being authentic? Because you'll hear a lot of times, man, just go in there, be yourself, whatever, this and that.
Right.
But like you kind of said, you go to that interview being all like we on the podcast and shit, they not about to hire your ass at that
No.
job. You know what
Mm-mm.
I'm saying? And some people can be themselves at the job. Think about somebody that's higher up. They've been there for a while. They can be whoever the hell they are. They're proving themselves. So once you've proven, they don't give a damn who you are as long as you bring in results. You know what I'm saying? We talk
Right.
about this in
Hmm.
sports all the time. They'll let you get away with a lot of shit as long as you producing and winning. As soon as you not
Right.
being effective in your role, all that shit gone. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yep.
not putting up with this shit if you're not performing. So you get a little
Hmm.
bit more flexibility as you've grown, come up in that environment, because I've proven myself. So I can be myself now. You know what I'm saying? Because one, y'all
Oh
done already
yeah.
hired me. I'm here. And I got some results to back, all my skill that I said I got. You can't tell me shit. But let me
Right.
come here being, you know, too black and my numbers and shit suck. Oh, they gonna be ready to get rid of your ass. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man. Yeah.
So there's
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
there's a luxury that comes with that not everybody can afford to just turn that code switch off. You know what I'm saying? It depends on,
Hmm.
again, where you're at, what you're trying to achieve, things like that as well too.
Right.
This next point, this one was really big too. So one thing stopping code switching altogether, it leads to intentions getting projected onto you. So people start
Mm.
telling you what your intentions are,
Yeah.
because you don't want to fake to fit in like everybody else had to do. You wanted to come in, be you, be loud, whatever. So now they're putting their own intentions on you. So they call you things like, oh, he's arrogant, he's
Hmm.
cocky, anything like that.
Hmm.
And one thing I jotted down was the whole Shadur situation is almost a
Right.
prime example of it. He didn't
Hmm.
code switch. He did not
Nope.
switch up who he was, and it
Nope.
drove people fucking crazy. Oh,
Yeah.
he's a dickhead. To me, the number one thing was he's arrogant, all this stuff, and there's nothing to show that at all.
Nope.
It was nothing, just because everything, like, I was like, well, go back and listen to what he said. I had a discussion with people that would always say that he's cocky guy. I'm like, just listen to it. I know he's a confident person, but I'm
Hmm.
like, he's not saying anything cocky. He's not bragging to you. He just has
Nope.
confidence in himself. And I'm like, why would you not want that? If I'm looking to hire somebody to come to my organization, work for me, anything, I think I want the person that's going to be confident. I don't want the person that's obviously going to be cocky. Oh, I'm the best. I'm the yada yada. But I'm like, that's not what we got from him. You know what I
Mm-mm.
mean? That's
Yeah.
not
I
what
yeah.
happened. That's what y'all are trying to portray it as, because he
Hmm.
didn't come in there and switch who he was to fit I'm a typical average QB and I talk like this and this is how I answer and everything. No, it came in being who he was, who he's been his whole
Hmm.
life. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? So that's kind of a prime example, and it's kind of a an example of what happens when you don't switch. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Oh
You
yeah.
get scolded. You get these, like I said, intentions put on you uh, that may not fit
Mm-hmm.
you. You know what I'm saying? And you don't
Oh
get to
yeah.
say in it because everybody looks at you as the odd man. Like, why is this person not conforming? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
So it's yeah, that one's definitely an interesting one for me right there too, because a lot of people don't think about that portion of it either. And it is like that, man, because I've even looked at people, if I'm being honest with myself, I looked at people like that, the ones that came in just a little bit louder than everybody else, a little bit too confident. I'm over here scared and shit. I'm in a new thing, but they came in confident and shit. And it's like, man, fuck this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Who does this motherfucker think they are? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I get it. That's what happens, man. But I think over time too, man. If you do start getting people to just come in, just being raw, who they are, um, and everybody's just themselves different. I think that the code switch changing won't be as impactful at that point.
Right.
Um, let's see. Next point on this one was peace. When you stop switching, you lose peace from you gain peace from being yourself, but it leads to isolation from others
Mm-hmm.
uh, who may only have wanted to be with you, be your friend, be your coworker, be whatever, acquaintance, whatever, just because of who you were portraying to be and not the real you.
Right.
So
Oh yeah.
some people will start to kind of shed that layer of I'm being this fake version and say, you know what, man, I just want to start being me a little bit. And then they do that and they realize, oh, man, this person don't fuck with me no more.
Oh yeah.
And you shit, you know, it depends too. Like where are you at in life? Are you if you're a young person, it might affect you a little bit harder. If you older and you done, you know, been battle testing shit, you probably like shit. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? That's less bullshit I got to deal with. You
You
know what
know
I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying?
But
Yeah.
you know, I'm thinking about like younger dudes. You know, shit like that. Especially you working on relationships and stuff, first career job, shit like that. You just don't know what's going on. You just trying to fit in and shit. So to be isolated in something that you're just now doing for the first time, yeah, that's kind of scary.
Oh yeah.
Um, you know, you want to fit in. Like nobody wants to go to a job where you don't fit in, and something you got to go and do every day. You spend a majority of your life going to a job and doing it, and you don't even like
Mm-hmm.
nobody in there. Nobody likes the real version of you.
Right. It's a tough scene, man. It's a tough scene. I think that happens to I think it happens to people more than people realize,
Oh yeah,
especially I hate to say nowadays because I mean what's really changed over the years, but you know, we're just a part of it now. But for the most part, man, I feel like what you said rings true, man. I mean, when you stop, I think when you stop, and I think people my age, a lot of people my age, I think you get to a point where you just get burnt out on the shit, and it's like, man,
yeah.
I'm tired of the shit. You know, you
I'm
either gonna
tired of it.
be here or you
Yeah.
ain't, and it's just gonna be what it's gonna be. And I think for some people, for I know in my own personal experiences, after 2020, man, I don't want to say I quit code switching, but I quit caring and I quit
Mm-hmm.
focusing on it, man. And it was one of the things that I think I focused on but wasn't it was just where I've been doing it so long, it just came natural. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think after 2020, I started to make a point to where it's like, all right, look, that shit don't feel good no more. I ain't getting ready to do that. If you fuck with me, you fuck with me. If you don't, you don't. But I'm not getting ready to act like bullshit ain't affecting me the way it is.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
And it definitely leads to isolation. It definitely leads to I think friend groups changing up on you sometimes and whatnot. Folks will be like, man, what happened
Oh
to the
yeah. That's
other
always what
Jason? What happened
happened
to
to
the
you.
other person?
Yeah.
'Cause that I've had that said to me multiple times. You know,
Damn. Yeah.
why you so angry, man? What happened to the happy version of Jason? Why can't we see that version? Da, 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 whatever, whatever. It's like that version never really existed. I just gave you a version to keep shit cool. You know what I'm saying? Now because of shit like that, I stay to myself more. Uh, it's like I say, I go to work and I come home, man. You know what I'm saying? I just want to go over there and do my job and come home. It's not that I don't have time for the bullshit no more, but I mean I ain't got time for the
You ain't got
bullshit.
time for the bullshit. I mean, that's
You know
exactly
what
what
I'm
it
saying?
is, man.
You,
I can't.
and you learn who fucks with you and who don't fuck with you, and you learn who fucks with the authentic you,
Mm-hmm.
and how the authentic you appeals to them. And I mean, you know, if it don't appeal to them, just don't appeal to them, you know. like you said, it's one of them things when you get older, man. You battle tested. Those are two great words to say, battle tested, because it's shit. It is a battle, man,
It
folks.
is,
I
man.
really think a lot of people don't have any idea. When I say people, I'm talking white people. I think a lot of white people have no idea the amount of code switching that we go through
Oh my god.
from start to finish. And when you get to like me, I'm counting down the days till I retire, and it's like, man, I'll be glad when I can get to a point to where I don't have to code switch on social media, because I code switch on social media more than I code switch at work, and that's to keep the peace at work. Because I can say some shit on social media, and I come to work next day, and motherfuckers will be giving me mean looks, and they'll be like, "Hey, look, it is what it is." But
That's why I got off Facebook, because that used to
yeah,
get me. I turned that code switch off on the social media, and then I'm like, oh, it's
yeah,
starting to people at work, because I normally don't have anybody at work on there at all.
yeah,
But I had like a couple people that I thought was cool, and I'm like, all right, I only got y'all a couple on there. How this shit getting back? So then that's
yeah.
when I was like, I'm getting off this shit, because I don't, because I'm gonna be real, man. And I'll say for me, I think the first time in my last job, the first time I pretty much cut my code switch off was around 2020 time over the George Floyd shit.
Right.
We already worked up over COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Emotions, everything's high. The whole George Floyd thing and shit, just man, it was just bothering me so much. And
Mm-hmm.
all the shit on social media was getting to me. So I remember they had
Yeah.
like a little my job did something like a little open discussion session on there. You know, man, I'm not gonna engage in no shit like that, especially not at work. But they had a little open discussion. I was like, let me get on here and just listen. It's COVID. I ain't got shit else to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I get on there, and I'm not liking some of the shit I'm hearing, dog. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not liking it.
Right.
And so I don't even remember how it happened, but it happened. I just unmuted myself and just started going in. Like,
Yeah.
and I had so many people hit me after, man. I went in so much that I even started crying a little bit, man, because I was just so
Yeah.
worked
Yeah.
up and it was so emotional. Man, I had people hit me up after because they were just surprised to see it, because I'm like a quiet, keep to myself type motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Professional,
Right.
yada yada. But I'm like, man, nah, I'm not about to just sit here and listen to this bullshit. I
Right.
was so, man. Yeah, that was the first time I really stopped and let people see a real version of me, because I've always been big too on I don't want my work life and my personal life ever mingling. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I hear you.
To me, there is different versions. There's me at work and there's me at home. I don't let them two interact. You know what I'm saying? Try
Yeah,
to
I hear
keep
you. Yeah,
all
yeah,
them
yeah.
lives separate anyway.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Right there with you. Right there with you.
Yeah. But see, what was good about when I left that job, and I left that job too because one, it just wasn't me anymore. The way the company was moving and stuff, I'm not that kind of person. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It was going against my character, and I couldn't do it. So when I came to my new job, I was like, you know what? I'm doing everything my way with this job, man. That was the first time. I kid you not, man. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to a job that accepts me for who I am, and I mean, it came down to even the marijuana test. I was like, I love smoking. It gets me through the fucking day. It helps me out tremendously in my daily life. I said, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not gonna stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? It
Mm-hmm.
so I kept smoking. I didn't even know if this company I was working for was going to drug test me for it. And I was like, I don't care. And if anybody that knows me, they know I would stop smoking 2 months in advance for a job
Right, right, right.
easily. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
just one of the people. I'm like, I ain't going to let that shit. But then I was like, you know what? I love doing this. I'm not going to stop. I'm in a legal ass state. I'm like, they can't fucking tell me. I got a medical card. They can't fucking tell me I can't take my medicine. It's how I
Yeah.
felt. I'm like, I was at the point, man, I'm like, I'm not stopping nothing that is me, that is authentically me. And I
Right.
didn't. So I went out there, took my test and everything. And I was like, oh, yeah, it's non-THC test. I'm like, oh, that's even better. It's meant for me. Did my
Yeah.
interviews and shit. Man, when I say I was so much Deuce Jones, it was crazy, man. I was literally so much of my authentic self. Now I'm not gonna be cussing and
Right. No,
using slang and shit, but I was
I hear you.
myself. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I wasn't portraying to be something, anything else. I'm like, nah, this is the version of me you getting, because I told the vice president when I did an interview with him. I'm like, I only want y'all to hire if you like who I am as the person, not what's on this paper, my
Mm-hmm.
accolades, anything like that. I just want me as the person. You know what I'm saying? I want to feel valued. I'm like, I left my last job. I didn't feel valued. I'm not going nowhere I don't feel valued. I would love to
Right.
work here, but there's other shit out here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't the only motherfuckers. So Worked out. They hired me,
Yeah,
and I've been able to be myself the whole time at this company. Now, obviously, there's gonna be some cultural differences and
yeah,
stuff. It's
absolutely.
predominantly white. Um, there's not too many of us in there, so there's
Hmm.
cultural differences. But I can still be myself. They might not understand some of this shit, but they'll still let me be myself, man. And I appreciate it. And that's why I like working there because I'm like, I get to be me. I don't have to put on a mask every day when I go to work or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
That
right,
shit
right.
does feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, shoot yeah. Oh yeah.
But
I bet it does, man. I bet it does. I know. Uh, shoot, it's tough. I don't feel like I have to put on a mask anymore, but for a large part of my career, I did, including when I was running for union office and involved in the union. But it was funny because when I got out of when I was no longer the union when I was no longer the union president, I was like, all right, we've come far enough. I'm gonna be more of my authentic self. I'm gonna be more of who I am and things, say things that I couldn't say when I was president, say things I couldn't say before I was president. I'm gonna say these things now. And I said them in nice, respectable ways and whatnot. But that was when I started to get pushback as well. And it was like, damn, I can't even be this version of myself. Like that version of myself pisses y'all off too. It's like, well, damn. I can't be code switching
yeah,
Jason because he pisses you off. Can't be authentic Jason because he pisses you off too. So I mean, shit. I guess
how
I'm
you
just
want it?
fucked.
Shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just fuck. You just gonna have to just hate the motherfucker. That's just the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
So so definitely had a lot of that going on as well. But it's just wild. It's wild being in a factory setting because you're around so many different people. And factories to me are the real melting pots for real. If you
Hell yeah.
really want to
Yeah.
be, because you
Hell
got
yeah.
folks all walks of life, all kinds of disciplines, all kinds of backgrounds, everything you can think of.
Ethnicities. Hell
They
yeah.
throw us all together, and they're like, y'all got to get the job done. And so I definitely appreciate the department that I work in because I get to be my authentic self in that department and I get to be who I really am. Now, I still stay to myself quite a bit, but at the same time, when I'm around the fellas, when I'm around the boys, they know who they're getting, and they know there's
Yeah.
things we can say, there's things we can't say, and there's things we're gonna say, things we're not gonna say. I think it's an unspoken rule and unspoken respect that we have for one another because we know shit could go left real quick if we start having those.
Hell yeah.
So we don't have those discussions. There's the younger folks might have them discussions, but man, the older folks, man, it's like we already know you ain't gonna change my mind, I ain't gonna change yours. So it's
So
gonna
why
be what it's
waste
gonna
time?
be. But
Yeah.
there's always gonna be that respect there. So that's one thing that I definitely appreciate. And when I say my department, I'm speaking on my department alone. As far as the whole plant, that's a whole different ball game
Oh
because you're
yeah.
dealing with outside forces that we just can't control. But inside the shop, man, I mean, I hate to use the whole locker room analogy, but I mean, it is what it is. You can't get 25 dudes in one spot, put them all together, and not expect there to be a not expect there to
Oh
not
yeah.
have a
Come on.
locker room mentality.
Oh,
Because you get us all
absolutely.
together, man, you're gonna get all kinds of wild shit, and that's just the way it is.
Hell
But
yeah.
but yeah, I still look forward to retiring, and I'm interested to see how things change once a more authentic version of myself is presented to people who have known me for the last 25, 30 years because of where we work at. Because I have quite a few people, I have quite a few people from work that are on my Facebook profile. Not so much on my other ones, but on Facebook, I mean, shit, there's a shitload of folks from work on there. And for all I know, they might have unfollowed me at this point because I know I've unfollowed quite a few of them as well. So, I mean, the shit goes both ways, but
Oh hell yeah.
you got to protect your peace either way it goes.
Hey,
Whether we're on the same side or not, you got to protect your peace. So I ain't mad
yeah.
at that.
I can man. I don't follow you and be like shit. I didn't even know you was on that shit. We can still be cool, but
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want to see that bullshit you putting on. I ain't,
No,
that ain't my cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? Like I
no,
don't want to
shit,
see that
no,
bullshit.
no. You bring out authentic Jason, man, and I mean, shit. You catch me on the wrong day, and who knows what might get said, man. And I try to avoid those moments. I'm trying to avoid conflict. So if I got to code switch a little while longer to avoid them conflicts, then I'll just hit the switch and keep it moving, man. Because like I said earlier, man, it's second nature at this point, man.
It is, and I know
You
it's
know,
scary for some people to feel like they've been into it too deep. Like I've been
Yeah,
code
oh
switching
yeah,
for
for
so
sure.
goddamn long
Yeah.
that I don't want to
They probably
change.
feel like they can't escape. How do I get out
Yeah,
of it? You know what I'm saying? How do I change who I've become over the last 20, 25 years? And I get that. It's hard, man, but
you know what's
hopefully
crazy? It
what's
was
that?
the company I work for. So we do a thing called kickoff every year where we all meet up at our headquarters because we're all around the country. Our headquarters in Chicago. We bring everybody in for like a few days, big conference, yada yada. So on the last night, I'll never forget the first night I went there. Somebody like pulled me to the side and it was like, "Yeah, last night, all the black folks get together." I'm like, "What?" They was like, "Yeah, all the black folks get together. We call it our little black union or whatever." And I mean, they tell the motherfuckers they can't come. They not black, like for real. It shit be funny to me, dog. I'm like, okay, no, don't nobody care about it either. They like, oh,
Right.
okay, y'all go do y'all's thing. No,
Yeah.
nobody say nothing. So we all go to this little bar out in Chicago and well, the one of the first times we met up, there was the one of the discussions was on code switching, and it was funny because we was like, "Which one of y'all niggas is in here code switching, joking and laughing and shit?"
Yeah,
And
right.
everybody's like, "Man, I do to an extent." And we got one girl, like I can tell she don't code switch at all, and she
Right.
done moved up the ranks, and she's like, "Nah," she's like, "I've never code switched here." She's like, "They gonna get the real me all day, every day, and they don't like that shit. I'm gonna go to the company that does want the real me." And I was like,
Right. Right.
man, that's dope. Cause it's like, if I can go in here being myself every day, it'll make me enjoy working there more. If I
Right.
know I have to come in there and not even have to fake who I am, but just be this different thing or something like that, it could take it's going to take energy out of you. You know what I'm
Yeah, it
saying?
does.
So yeah,
It
especially on
drains.
days where you already ain't got energy, like I already ain't got energy. Now I got to come here and put on this facade on
Mm-hmm.
top of not having energy, and that's taking more out of me. Like no, like it's so much better to when I know I can be me, flaws and all, and you accept that. And it makes
Right.
me think of like just relationships in general. The best relationships are the ones where you are authentically you, and that other person, whether it's a romantic relationship, friendly relationship, whatever, that other person knows all your flaws and everything and says, I don't give a fuck about all that. I
Mm-hmm.
still love you who you are. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? I think about my best friends. I got two main best friends. My man Dolo, my girl Stephanie. These motherfuckers have seen me at my worst points multiple times. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? At
Oh yeah.
different ages in life, they see me at my worst points, ugly side, good side, everything in between, and they've still always stuck around the road with me. So
Right.
that's another reason when I think about letting go of code switching shit, you get more authenticity in your relationships when you
Mm-hmm.
stop doing that. Because then somebody actually likes this because it's me and not
Mm-hmm.
because of who I've been portraying to be or who I gotta act like I am in this
Mm-hmm.
moment or whatever. So and that feels amazing.
Oh
So
yeah.
I'll close this topic out with a question that I came across that was very interesting. It's just a rhetorical question for everybody to kind of think on. So if you stop switching tomorrow, who would you lose and who would finally meet the real you?
Hmm.
So definitely a good one to sit and just
Hmm.
ponder on and think about it. Cause you'd be surprised. And I actually kind of did this, just jotting down little notes and stuff like that. And it was interesting, man. And you start thinking about stuff and you're like, shit, I do code switch more than I might think I do. You know what I'm saying? If
Oh
I was
yeah.
just straight Deuce Jones every time I go somewhere, some people be like, who the hell is that? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So definitely something to think about.
That is a good
Uh,
one. That
oh
is a good
yeah.
one to ponder.
Oh yeah.
Makes you wonder.
It
Then I'm
makes
like,
you wonder. That's
in
one
a
to just
couple
sit.
years.
That's one. There's no answer right away. It's like just sit,
Yeah.
think about that. Why y'all listening over the holidays, shit like that? Just think about it. You know what I'm saying? Do like I did. Just jot it down, or if you just put it in your head, it don't matter. Talk to somebody. Ask them. Y'all will have a conversation on it. I'm just big on being authentic nowadays,
Mm-hmm.
man. And it's probably the one of the number one things I preach to my children is be your damn self. Um, and I can't even move past this now to think about it without saying, man, watching that 30-30 on Stuart Scott, my
Yeah.
God, you want to talk about be yourself? Whew. Man, that guy set the stage for so many black people to get up there and become a sports analyst and not have to code switch. That motherfucker
Mm-hmm.
was him black through and through. His lingo, his dress, everything, and was never ashamed of it, not 1 second, because he realized I'm not. They might think me being myself is ignorant or goofy or whatever, but they gonna see I can be an intelligent person and still be myself. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I
Oh
can be
yeah.
who I am, talk the way I talk. Like, this is my culture. He was like, the people that hear me, they don't get to hear that all the time when they watch ESPN and shit. They listen to you explain it. And he was talking about like their metaphors and shit like that. Bands they might have listened to that people
Hmm.
like us ain't gonna know what the hell they talking about when they saying things like that. He like, I break it to them the way they're going to understand it. They going to understand the movies that I'm quoting, the shit like that. And I'm like,
Hmm.
man, so it was kind of a good tie-in with this because I'm like, man, that shit, I ain't gonna lie, that thing had me balling. Whew, good lord.
I hear you, man. I
Oh
do.
man,
He's
that
definitely
30 for
gone
30
through
had me
some.
crying.
We
Yeah.
needed him during this podcast era because I'm
Ah,
sure he'd have one. And just to have
whew,
somebody like him who has a voice
a
that
voice.
everybody likes, a voice that everybody listens to. He always has something of substance to say. That's something we desperately miss in these
Mm,
times, in these days and ages right now. And man, just having him around now would be a beacon of light.
yeah,
And
God, it would.
I just hate thinking I hate being reminded that he's not here any longer, man. Because
Yeah,
we
that one
desperately
tore
need
me
somebody
up.
like him.
Yeah, I loved it. I think that's why I love him so much. I'm like, this guy does not care. Like,
No,
he does not care what they're saying. It's like, and they're eating that shit up now. First, it was pushback, pushback. Then they're like,
yeah, it
oh
was.
shit, this is working. People actually like him being his fucking self.
Hmm.
Hey, and that's why we all looked up to him because we were like, I want to be like that. I want to be
Yeah,
able to just be as open as hell as he is. I can still be professional and be myself. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Oh yeah,
And he's people like that proven, man. So I'm always proud of all the I call them the loud people that don't care because I
right.
always say loud. 'Cause I'm like, yeah, y'all doing too much in here. Master gonna
Yeah,
get us if y'all don't calm the hell down.
yeah,
But
man. They coming.
yeah, that's how it
Uh,
goes. But now moving on to our last topic, especially over the holidays.
mhm.
And this stems, I've had some conversations, and I was just thinking about it myself too, man. Like holidays kind of just hit a little bit different. Like this, I would say this holiday season in general, like the Christmas, New Year's time, just kind of hits a little bit different as you get older. I know, of course, you're not a kid no more. You know what I'm saying? So all that,
Right,
the magic and shit, people just catering to your ass and doing all this spoiling you. At them days is over.
right.
It's all on you
Mhm.
now. But I did, as always, wanted to dig a little bit deeper. See some of the points that come up on this. So one, big thing was you're no longer the main character. Which again to me is the same thing as you're not a kid no more. That it ain't all
Mhm.
about you no more. You know what I'm saying? It could be about now that you're older. It could be about doing something for your parents, your significant other, children, grandchildren, whatever have you. Everything's about somebody else now. It ain't all about you no more.
Right.
Um, we got all the responsibility and shit now. All the fun and shit. You got to be responsible for making it a magical holiday, which man, that's why I say I love my wife to death for this, man. She makes everything so goddamn special for him. Like
Yeah, man.
birthdays. She
Yeah.
makes every holiday, any kind of special event, she creates that atmosphere for it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because some people can, here's a gift, and you can get a bunch of gifts and not feel no love at all. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? It
Yeah.
don't feel good. But nah, that's shout out my wife. Love you, baby. She
Yeah.
man, she definitely creates she just creates that atmosphere, creates the vibe, gets you going and shit like that.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
kind of pick
I
up on
came,
each other when that's low.
yeah, I
Hmm.
came from my wife does the exact same thing, man. Birthdays, holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, all of it, man. I gotta give the same shout out, man. I'd get in
Hmm.
trouble if I didn't, man, because my wife does the exact same thing,
Oh
man.
yeah,
She
yeah.
makes
Don't
the
take that
holidays
shit for
go.
granted.
Makes the holidays go. I can't front on that. And
Hmm.
I mean, to go even further, if the kids are listening, shit, half the presents we got, they all of them are because of her.
Yep.
She deserves all the credit for
Yeah.
every
Hey,
present,
I'm right
dog.
there
Yeah,
with you.
I'm letting
Hmm.
you know that right now. Might be a confession. Call it what you want. But yes, y'all owe her a lot. She does a
Shit,
lot.
boy. I
So
couldn't tell you
definitely
what
got
my
to give a
kids
shout out
got
to
like the
y'all.
last three Christmases, man. I'm like, shit. She go out there
Man,
get
please.
all that.
I'm
I'll be
still
as
mad about what
surprised
I
as
didn't
they
get when I
are.
was 10.
Yeah. Man, I know my dad used to rewrap shit quick. If there's something we ain't play with, he slide this out. You gonna rewrap it, and you gonna see that shit next year. And the quickness, he was famous for that shit. He'll still talk about it to this day. He like, shit,
Man,
I
that's
give it
funny.
right back to you. Be just as excited the next year.
Oh man, that's funny. That's
Yeah,
funny.
it's but my wife, she knows too. I'm like, man, kids on there. We needs. I need her. She counters me because I'm like, man, these kids don't need no toys. They ain't gonna play with and all this shit. And that's why she creates the mood. Because if it was up to
Yeah,
me, I'm grinching this motherfucker. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
me
Like,
too. Me too. Me too.
oh man,
Wow. Oh, that's funny. Man, that's funny. I'm right there. Man, I am right there, man. I'm
I'm
right there.
telling you, dog.
I was getting presents today, and I was just like, man, damn, man. See, I could have been getting my. I could have been
Yeah,
getting this. Could have been getting that. No, no. Got to get the present.
yeah, I got buy all this
Let's get the
bullshit.
present. Yeah, let's get
They
the
ain't
present.
even gonna preach
Then
it,
it,
man.
yeah. Then at the end of the day, it's like I know it's the right thing to do.
I know.
It's the
But
right thing to
I'm
do.
still gonna
She's
bitch and be
right.
mad about it.
Yeah, she's right. She runs the
Hmm.
house, so
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna play along, even though I don't wanna.
I'm right there with you. Let's see what else makes the holidays. Oh, so the next point was your loved ones are no longer there. So sometimes something is special, and that's because of the people you got around you. Especially so when you get older, you losing siblings, parents,
Mhm.
close friends,
Yeah,
family
man.
members in general. Um, kind of takes away from the mood a little bit, man. You think about memories. I'm big on looking through pictures and shit like that. So you go back through memories and like, oh man, remember this day, remember that Christmas was so special and this was happening because you had them people there, and then when they gone, and you're like, damn, man. You kind of think about then and now, and you like, well, shit, man, it don't hit the same because my dog ain't here with me no more, man.
Right.
He ain't here to celebrate. My mom ain't here with my dad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh
Um,
yeah.
so it just gets
Yeah.
different, man. It makes it a little bit hard, man. It's just
Mhm.
things are changing. Life may
Yeah.
have been better. Another point, life may have been better at a certain point in the past versus now. So 3 Christmases ago, shit, could have been in there chinging. I could have been in there, boy, just throwing money at the kids. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like
Oh
buying
yeah.
everything. 3 years then came down, and I'm like, shit, boy, I'm broke as hell. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, damn. So now I don't even feel the Christmas spirit no more because I'm thinking about the time when Christmas was good, when I thought I had it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Now I
I'm
don't
right
have
there.
nothing to
I
get
hear
the
you.
kids, stuff like that. So it's some people run into that situation too of, man, life used to be good, it ain't now. So I
Yeah.
can't enjoy it. I can't get into it like it used to be. Um,
Yeah. I guess Christmas will always be one of them holidays where it's gonna be the it's gonna how your Christmas goes depends on where you at in life at that moment because
hmm
it goes like you said, man. You can have a Christmas where you rolling in dough, and
I'm
everybody
jolly
gets
in the
presents.
motherfucker
Yeah,
today.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. And that could be a great Christmas memory that somebody can have. But then there's other times when shit money's just tight and you just can't get what you
hmm
want to get, and you can't take care of the family the way you want to take care of the family, and then you got to deal with, well, I hope they understand, or maybe maybe I'll get you next year, or I'll get you in a month, or something like that. But it's just one of them ones, man. It just depends on what's going on. And
Yeah.
man, this year, man, I don't know, man. I hate to say I ain't feeling it, man, but generally I'm not a big Christmas guy.
Yeah.
So if if I would need to be rolling in dough and be buying everybody a bunch of presidents,
Yeah.
buying folks a bunch of presents in order for me to really be in that Christmas spirit. But shit, when I'm out here just paying bills and making sure the Netflix is on and whatnot, it's like, well, shit, Merry Christmas, man. We get to watch
Yeah.
football.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it brings about different moods and different attitudes and whatnot. And so
hmm
I try to be mindful of the fact that just because I feel a certain way about Christmas doesn't mean everybody else does. And I don't ever want to be a
Yeah.
damper and bring anybody else's Christmas spirit down.
Yeah. Don't be the
Because
bah humbug nigga. It's bringing
yeah, yeah,
everybody down.
I try not to be. Try not to be. And truthfully, folks might listen or watch the podcast and be like, "Damn, I didn't realize he felt that way." So that lets me know that would let me know I've done a good job in the past of
hmm
hiding my
So you've
negative.
been code switching on Christmas this whole time.
Yeah, man. I can't front on that, man. I've definitely been code switching on
Oh
Christmas, man.
man.
That's for sure.
Nah,
That's
it's
for sure.
it's my favorite holiday, man. I love this shit. I just love lights, all that, the scenery.
Right, right,
And to me, this one's been good just because we've actually had a white kind of Christmas holiday season. Been a lot
right,
more
right, right.
snow than what we accustomed to. Normally, it's all ugly and just cold as shit outside. Now it's just cold as
Hmm.
shit, and At least we got some snow on the ground and shit like that, to
Right,
make it
right,
feel
right.
like a holiday season. To me, I already know, man. It's definitely gonna be come Friday at 5 o'clock when I shut my shit down. Hey, it's gonna be a holiday like a motherfucking near the
I hear
Jones
you, man. I
residence.
hear you.
It's
I hear you.
immediately gonna kick in. Christmas spirit gonna kick in full blown. Like right now,
Yeah.
it's like I'm getting there, but I ain't there yet. But yeah, Friday 5 o'clock. That shit, boy. I might as well be a damn Christmas tree because I'm gonna light the hell up, boy. I'm gonna light the
Oh,
hell
shit.
up.
You know when my Christmas spirit's gonna kick in?
What's
Kicks
that?
in every year at the same time. Thursday night, Christmas Eve at 8 o'clock, when Christmas Story comes on TNT or
Oh
TBS, and they
yes.
play it for 24 hours. Because that is by far my favorite Christmas movie. That's the one that takes me back to my childhood. Because when I
Mm-hmm.
watched it as a kid, I loved it, and I've watched it every year. But I mentioned that I have a negative Christmas attitude, but man, I'm telling you, come Christmas Eve, 8 o'clock, man, I'm gonna be in a great fucking mood watching
Nah,
Christmas
yeah, I
Story.
love that.
Like I
That's a
like I've
that,
never seen it before.
that's a classic. It always hits. That what's the old school one? Angel lost his wings and shit.
Oh.
Damn, that's my dad's favorite Christmas movie, so I love watching it with him. I can't think
That's
of
the
the
one with
name.
Tiny Tim. It's a Wonderful Christmas.
I wonder. Yeah, I think it's a Wonderful Christmas. I think it might be. I don't know. I have to I can't. It's crazy. I forgot the name right now. Because I know I'm
Shit.
gonna watch it with his ass. He'll be here
Oh
after
yeah.
Christmas. We still gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Um,
That and
but
Friday
no.
After Next. Those are my two favorite
Oh
Christmas
yeah.
movies. Friday
You
After
know
Next.
what's weird?
I gotta watch that every Christmas.
For me, the movie that does me the most for Christmas is normally The Grinch, the
Okay.
original one,
Yeah,
Jim
yeah, yeah.
Carrey, but also mainly The Wizard of Oz. When I
Mm.
was a kid, I'm thinking about like elementary school. I went to elementary school in Germany. So in Germany, every Christmas Eve they had The Wizard of Oz, kind of like how Christmas Story plays all the time
Yeah, yeah,
now.
yeah.
Wizard of Oz would play all fucking night. So you as a kid,
Yeah.
I ain't going to sleep before Christmas.
Yeah. No,
Shit.
you're right. You're
I
right.
can't. My nerves and shit is so high. I can't wait to wake up. So I'd be in that room watching. Cartoon Network would turn into Turner Classic Movies at whatever time. That's like some old shit right there. The channels done changed at the time. So yeah,
Yeah.
Cartoon Network changed over to Turner Classic Movies, and
Yeah.
it would always play Wizard of Oz, and I'd be sitting in there watching. I'll never forget the first time I watched. I'm like, it's some weird shit, but it always stuck with me, and I got used to it as a Christmas thing. Every Christmas Eve, I'm like, shit, it's on again. Watch this shit
Yeah.
over and over for several years, man. So I always kind of connect that with Christmas, even though I ain't watched it in a while. But yeah,
Right.
Grinch, Christmas Story, A Wonderful Life.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm trying to think of what else hits. There's a bunch of them, but yeah, we'll get there.
Oh yeah.
Um, so I
Die
do
Hard.
got. Oh yeah, Die Hard. I'm not a big Die Hard fan, man. Yeah, even
Really?
though I know there's some debate on if it's a Christmas movie or not, but I'm not a big Die Hard fan.
I love Die Hard with a Vengeance. I can't front on that one, man. The one with him and Samuel Jackson. I'll watch
Hmm.
that. Anytime that one comes on, I will watch that. I'll stop what I'm doing and I'll put that on. That'll be my background noise. 'Cause
Oh
I
yeah.
love I
Oh, I
love that
definitely got
one.
some background movies. Oh yes.
Yeah, yeah. They had some good chemistry in that one.
Hmm. Let's see. So I got a last quote on this one before we wrap up.
All right.
Something that's for people again to kind of sit on, digest, think on. The holidays don't hit different because they changed. They hit different because you did. And
Mm.
it's not always a bad thing. Change is not always a bad thing. You've
Right.
grown. It's different. You make it what you want it to be now. Before, it was our parents, our loved ones, whoever made it. Like I said, they created that atmosphere for us. You create your own atmosphere now. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. You're
Make
right
that
though.
shit what you want it to be. You don't have to follow any damn rule book or do it how it was done back then. That's why, sometimes like, man, throw some of these traditions out. Do your own shit. You know what I'm saying? Make it what you want. It's your life. You know what makes you happy. Make it how you
Hmm.
want it to be. You know what I'm saying? Do the things you like. Make you feel festive and lovey dovey and shit.
Right.
Um, but no, man. So let's go ahead and do our takeaways on this. So, what is your takeaway on the stopping code switching all together?
Well, so my takeaway on that is at some point a large percentage of people who code switch are gonna stop. And they're gonna stop doing it at some point and they're gonna be their true authentic self. And I applaud that. I look forward to that. I look forward to that day myself when I can be 100% authentic with everyone around me and
Mm-hmm.
everyone in my life. So I definitely look forward to that. So, but code switching, man, it's done out of survival. It's done because in some cases it's essential to get a job, to hold that job, to maintain that job. So, yeah, yeah. My takeaway, man, it's I applaud anyone who gets the opportunity to stop. I applaud anyone who has never code switched in their life. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
those are my heroes.
Shit,
Y'all
yes.
are the real MVPs, the ones who managed to
Mm-hmm.
not code switch and make it in life. And to those that do, to those that have to, no shame for me, no hate, no judgment for me because I've had to do it and I've done it for a long time. Probably going to continue to do it. I say probably like I ain't gonna be code switching at work tomorrow. Uh,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? But hey, I look forward to the day that I get to quit, and I look forward to the day that everyone gets to quit. And I wish we
Mm-hmm.
didn't have to, but it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, and you got to do what you got to do to make your life as easy as possible for you. So hey,
Absolutely.
that's all I got. That's all
Absolutely.
I got on that one.
Yeah, my takeaway is definitely very similar. Definitely shout out to people that are doing it. Younger dudes, I'd be talking shit, hating on y'all motherfuckers. Older dudes, I'm like, yo, y'all the most bravest, courageous, strongest motherfuckers. Y'all my heroes every day. For people that just are authentically them, man, that shit is so attractive, and
Hmm.
just inspiring, dog. To just be you with no fucks given. For people that don't care about that, you know what I'm saying? So
Oh
I like
yeah,
people like Jasmine Crockett and shit like that. Like she just
yeah,
gonna be
man.
her, dog. Y'all can hate her all you want, call her whatever. She's her, dog. There's no and ifs or nothing. There's no faking it. She's her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely with you on that. And my takeaway and kind of I'll say challenge to everybody is stop beating up people for code switching.
Mm.
And again, start thinking about it too. Is this person code switching, or are they just being professional in the setting they're in? You know what I'm saying?
Or is that just their personality and who they are authentically? You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? We had that discussion today. Not to interrupt you,
Are
but
you good?
uh, I was. It's one of the things I meant to say earlier. Sometimes folks are just different, man. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, yes.
Even black folks are. Even though there's not as many of us as white folks, we got nerds, blurs as we call them. We got eccentric folks. We got crazy folk.
Bro,
We
there's so many different variations of black people.
Yeah, yeah. You don't look at
Mm-hmm.
one of us and say that's the whole community because that's far from the truth. We are
Oh
just as
yes.
different as white people. So
Mm-hmm.
you might think somebody's code switching, and that could just be who they are naturally. So
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
So
That's a
yeah,
valid
my
point
bad.
there. Now you
I
good.
didn't mean to interrupt, man.
No, you
You was
good.
on fire.
No, it's definitely a valid point because some people are just who they are. Because there's definitely been time like, look at this nigga here. Whole time you be like, oh, that nigga's just that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's just how
man.
he is.
It's just who he
So
is.
that's definitely a valid point. Let's see. What's the takeaway for the holidays, Christmas time hitting different when you're older?
Mm, my main takeaway is I'm gonna continue to try to work on me to make sure that I'm doing what I need to do to make sure my family has a memorable and good Christmas. Because I do enjoy the moments when my family's around. When the kids come over, I just love having all the kids in the house and the kids with the grandkids and whatnot, chilling, watching football, relaxing, just enjoying the family, man. And I want to make sure
Mm-hmm.
that I'm doing my part in that. So, note to myself going forward, I'm gonna try to make sure I suppress my bah humbugness, and make sure that I'm celebrating my family the way I'm supposed to be celebrating my family. So that's my takeaway.
I'm not mad at it. Mine is it's supposed to change when you get older. Uh, I get it. Things change. I mean, as we grow, things are gonna happen. Every year is gonna be different. Christmas every year looks differently.
Hmm.
Even when you were growing up, it looked differently every year. It might have been good shit every year, but it was different good shit every year. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Different people, might have been different people, different places, whatever. It's meant to change. Make it no matter what. Make it how you want it to make it. Even if you got a family, you got to do all this extra shit. It's stressful, whatever. Stop and reflect and think about why you're even doing it. The reason why you got kids, you got a family, you got life. You're alive. You're breathing. You know what I'm saying? Just stop and think about it, and maybe that'll help you enjoy it a little bit more. To say, man, you know what? I'm over here bitching about buying my kids stuff. There's somebody that can't have kids. You know what I'm saying? There's somebody this year
Mhm.
whose kid died before Christmas, and they would love to give their
Mhm.
kid something and have to stress out over shit like this. So it's like, man, just think about it, reflect on it, and just focus. I mean, just remember. You know what I'm saying? Make it what you want it to be. Remember why it was so special to you, why you were younger, and just
Mhm.
recreate that for yourself. Now, there's something that brings you joy now that you can incorporate into the holidays to make it how you want it to be, so you can have that feeling again.
Right.
But now I appreciate you, bro, in them
Yes, sir.
on those topics. So let's go ahead and wrap this bad boy up with our real talk or clickbait.
Right.
Um, so man, it's been a talk of the town all week that Trump is supposedly be going to reclassify uh Mary Jane. Um,
Right.
do we think that is a real talk clickbait? Is it happening? Is it not? What say the Mr. Alexander?
Well, so for the listeners out there, I want to make it known that we are recording on Wednesday,
Yep.
December 17th, 2025. And according to reports, whether they're true or not, we'll find out. But apparently he's supposed to sign an executive order to do it tomorrow, is
Mm-hmm.
what I'm
That's what
seeing,
I'm seeing.
which will be Thursday, December 18th. So when this episode is released, we should have some idea on if he followed through on what he said he was going to do, and we'll be able to go from there. I think it's going to happen. I think it's real talk that it takes place, and I have multiple reasons for that. Number one, he needs a win right now because the
Mm-hmm.
Epstein files is coming out. The heavily redacted. I'm expecting heavily redacted Epstein files to come out by the end of the week. So that's going to be a large part of the conversation that's going on. So he's going to need a win, and reclassifying marijuana is, in my opinion, going to give him a win in places that he normally wouldn't get a win. Now, he's also got this shit going on in Venezuela. And for those of us old enough to
That
know, this
crazy
is
shit.
kind of a replay of shit that happened in the early 2000s. So, you know, we're not going. I'm not going to get into all of that now. I mean, we might at a later date, depending on how shit
Conspiracy.
plays down.
Conspiracy.
Golly, man, man, Venezuela's got a lot of something, and
Yep. We
we
want it.
we want it. So,
Oh
you know,
yes.
so he's going to have to distract from that as they do from all that, and I think this is
Mm-hmm.
going to be a good distraction for him because this is something that's going to it's going to bring about a lot of talk, and it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out if and when it does take place, because I think it's going to make the path to legalization in a lot of states a lot easier.
Oh yes.
But it's important to note that folks need to understand that this is not the legalization of marijuana.
Not at
Reclassifying
all.
marijuana is not going to just make it legal overnight. So, because I know
No.
some folks, I've heard some folks say, "Well, what? Why is he legalizing?" It's like, no, he's not legalizing it. He's not going to legalize it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I wish he would. I know he needs to. It needs to be done. It's long
Golly.
overdue. I don't understand what we're doing in 2025 when half the states in the United States are recreational, and 40 states overall have medicinal. So
So what are we doing
68
here?
68% of Americans say legalize that shit. At some point, folks have to recognize that big pharma, and I'm gonna start calling them big alcohol now, because they got to understand this lobby money is what is holding back marijuana. There is no reason for marijuana to not be legal in 2025, and what we're doing, I don't know, it just blows my mind. But reclassification will move us a step in that. It moves a step in the right direction, and it'll make things easier for states that have legalized. It'll make things easier for research purposes
Oh
going
yes.
forward. So I feel like it's something that has to happen. I know the Biden administration tried to get it done, but they didn't for whatever reason, and that's neither here nor there. And again, I think it's real talk. I think it's gonna
I'm with you.
happen. for a lot
I'm
of
with
for
you.
some of the reasons that I said before. But why it's taking this long, I don't know. But it definitely needs to be legalized in
And he's
2025.
spoken on this before, so it ain't like a new thing. That's why I think it's real talk, because it ain't like it just he's just brought this up out of nowhere. There's been discussion on this for at least the last couple of years,
Hmm.
coming from him running and shit like that as well too. So to me, and I think Trump's a businessman, so I'm like,
Hmm.
if it's gonna bring people money and shit, which I know
Hmm.
he's gonna get a piece of that pie,
Oh
all his
yeah,
buddies gonna get a piece of that pie, he
new
gonna
source of income.
goddamn do it. Yeah.
New source of income, man.
He's for sure gonna do it. And yeah, to your point, I've had some people reach out because they know I'm the weed man. To ask the questions too. Not the weed. Listen, not the weed man selling. I don't sell shit. But the weed man to come to if you got some questions about marijuana, shit like this. So I had some people come to me like, "Oh, damn, does that mean it's gonna be legal everywhere?" And it's the same thing. Like, nah, it's not legal. But it does start a path towards legalization at the federal level. To still be
Mhm.
obviously illegal, but now it allows like banks. So for those,
Mhm.
I don't know if have you ever gone to a dispensary?
I've been there before. I've been to one or
So
two.
at some of the dispensaries, the legal ones, you can use a you can't really use a card essentially to pay for it because all the banks are federally insured, so like you can't buy legal drugs with a debit card or whatever. So they
Hmm.
have like a workaround system to where you're almost using it as a debit card and it's taking money out, and they'll give you change and everything from it's a weird transaction, but they got a
Hmm.
little loophole they figured out to get around so the people can use like debit cards and shit to buy the weed. They ain't gotta go get cash and shit like that. So this kind
Right.
of helps that out. It helps cannabis businesses. I looked some of this up to help them deduct expenses, easier access to banking, loans, insurance.
Hmm.
Cannabis stocks are going to shoot up, so people are going to be able to start
Yes.
investing
Yeah.
more into it. So we'll see a huge shift, man, with this in the stock market. That's when I read that, I was like, oh yeah, this motherfucker doing this for a reason. Big Pharma is obviously gonna probably win the most out of all this
Oh
because it
yeah.
allows them to have FDA approved cannabis drugs. Like
Hmm.
as of right now, I think there's only one cannabis FDA approved cannabis drug, if I remember correctly, and it was for epilepsy. But
Yeah. Yeah.
this
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
opens us up so that you can have more, which
Hmm.
I'm 100% for. If I would much rather people be doing cannabis based drugs than out here doing some opiates and shit like that. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Narcotics. Nah, I would much rather do somebody plant based shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
if it's gonna be more efficient. You ain't gonna be all cracked out and shit, ready to
Right.
shoot up shit and losing your
Hmm.
fucking life. I'm 100% for that. But yeah, I think it's real talk. I don't know what his intentions are for doing it. But
Right.
it's one of those ones. Whatever his intentions are, it benefits us too. So I guess we all gonna have to go. But I will tell you what was funny though. Monday, I was listening to the Breakfast Club, and they were talking about who was Charlamagne the guy. He was talking about the Epstein files. He was like, yeah, they're supposed to be dropping the Epstein files on Friday supposedly.
Hmm.
He was like, I guarantee you Trump's gonna make up some kind of announcement or something like that as a distraction before Friday hits. So when
Hmm.
I seen that motherfucker had made that, it was so funny when I seen that shit too. I literally laughed out loud because when I seen Trump's got a big thing coming out Wednesday night, I said,
Yeah.
"What in the fuck?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"This shit." I'm like, "This motherfucker's really doing something." So
Hmm.
here in about for 49 minutes, we're going to have an announcement again. We're recording on Wednesday, December 17th.
Yep. Yep.
We're going to have an announcement. I'm so curious to see what this announcement is. Uh,
Yeah, and with him, it could be three announcements. Hey, I'm going to war with Venezuela. I'm reclassifying marijuana, and them files ain't got me in them. Y'all have a good
yeah.
night.
To me, I was like, if he wants to change the subject from the Epstein file, that means he's going to, anytime that's come up, he's always done something that's like, I'm
Hmm.
going to give y'all something. So it's like, oh, we're going to give y'all some of this Doge money back. What else did he offer one time? He offered goddamn, I can't remember on the top of my head. He offered something else too, and I'm like, this motherfucker just throwing shit out here,
Yeah,
trying to
man.
make
Yeah.
some shit, seeing what's gonna stick to get people all excited. So I
Mm-hmm.
think I was like, man, I guarantee he comes out and say we're gonna get like another stimmy or something like that. Some crazy shit, something
Hey,
that's gonna benefit people to be like, oh yeah, that's a good guy, man. You looking out
yeah,
for us for the holidays, shit like that.
yeah, something. It'll be something, man. It'll definitely be something. I know some folks are saying he's gonna talk about Venezuela, so it'll be interesting to see if he does talk about Venezuela. It'll be interesting to see what he's got to say about that. But
Yeah,
I'm like you, man.
you
He's gonna
never
try to
know.
sweeten that up a little bit before Friday gets here. He's gonna do what he can to put
Mm-hmm.
that in the back of folks' minds. But
Yeah, who was it? Who's the that Republican correspondent? God, I can't think of his name right now. The one that got kicked off Fox News. He's the one that he said he heard that it might be announcing a war
Tucker
or
Carlson,
something. Tucker Carlson. Damn, I couldn't think of his name. Yeah, my boy Tuck, man. He said that he had overheard something like that coming too. So
yeah,
we'll see,
yeah.
man. I don't know. I mean, it's one of the things like,
You
man,
never know, man. You just never know with this guy,
you.
man. Like
It's
it's
so
weird.
crazy. You don't know what the president's gonna fucking say.
Yeah, like I was going to say, it's weird that he's predictable and unpredictable at the same
At the
time. Like
same time,
you know what he's going to do, but you have no idea what this man is
it's
going to
like
say.
I predict he gonna say some crazy shit. It's just I
Yeah,
don't know what crazy shit's gonna come out. So it's
yeah,
like I don't know if he's gonna come out here and say some funny shit that's stupid as hell. He gonna say some serious shit. Like you just don't know what the hell is gonna come out this guy's mouth as a fucking
ever,
president.
ever,
But
ever.
yeah.
Yeah, ever, man. You just never know, man. Hey, he had folks mad with what he said about Rob Reiner and his wife, and
Ooh,
it's like, dog, it's like
that's
that's what your brain tells you to say out loud. It's
dog,
like, come on, dog. It's like,
that
come
that
on,
was the dumbest shit. I'm like, why would you even want to interject yourself into that? Like his son
right?
fucking slit their throats. Why are you putting yourself into this storyline anyway? I wouldn't even want to. Don't put my ass in this storyline or say it was
No,
some political shit.
no.
No, motherfucking son crazy killed his ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. That's what we dealing with. It's crazy to think that we ain't even finished a year yet.
I was gonna say we
we
still
still
got 3 more years of this
we
shit,
on the
man.
first fucking year, dog. This shit is crazy.
Crazy,
It is
crazy.
crazy. But now just to wrap things up, I do think it is think we both in agreement. Real talk.
Mm-hmm.
Trump reclassifies marijuana, which again, as a marijuana advocate, will always forever push it, always stand by it. I will back anybody who backs it. So I will
Mm-hmm.
stand with him. He got my support on this one. Hey, you did a good job, big dog. If you do it, hats off to you. Can't
Yeah,
knock you on it. You know what I'm saying? I
yeah,
always give
yeah.
credit where credit's due. So if you
Oh
do
yeah,
it, thank you. Appreciate you.
yeah.
Hopefully this pushes something else going forward for us to
At the
help us
very
all out.
least, get the motherfuckers to stop drug testing us for marijuana. At the very least, please.
Well, see, that's why I like the states doing it, man. That's why I said with this job that I got now, and I was like, man, I'm in a legal state. Y'all not gonna tell me I ain't smoking no motherfucking weed. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
man. Yeah.
saying? Like, come on, dog. No. I
Oh
was just
yeah.
like, I'm not doing that no more. You know what I'm saying? I can understand if I'm not in a legal state, then yeah, I gotta follow the rules. I'm not gonna smoke because I gotta, yeah. But if I'm here in a legal state, man, you ain't gonna fucking tell me I can't smoke no damn weed out
I
here
don't,
and
I don't,
work.
I don't know how you can stop it, man. I
Yeah,
really don't.
it's
I don't
crazy.
know how
It's
you.
like it'd be like me saying, "Hey, you, Jason, you in fucking Kentucky where you can drink alcohol, but I got drug test you for alcohol every
Yeah,
week.
you can't have
Make
no,
sure you're not
you can't have
drinking."
no bourbon.
Yeah, come on now, hell no.
Yeah, I can't have no
So
bourbon in Kentucky.
yeah, it should be crazy.
That would be
who
crazy, man. It's,
who was
but
talking? I'm
it's
trying to think. Somebody was talking about something like, oh no, we were talking about liquor, and I don't know if this is true or not. I literally just talked to somebody about this the other day. He was telling me it's a dry county where they make Jack Daniels at. I have no idea if that's true or not.
Jack Daniels in Tennessee, right?
Yeah, he said it's a dry
Ooh,
county where they make it at. And
it wouldn't surprise me, man. It wouldn't.
I'm like, so the
Kentucky
factory where they make alcohol is in a dry county? That shit is crazy. He
would
said you
not
can't even
surprise
do
me.
taste tests because it's a dry
Damn.
county.
So they just a straight up factory, no tours or nothing,
Yeah,
man. You know how I'd be mad as hell if I toured Jack Daniels
and
and
I
couldn't
don't get
have
no
Jack Daniels at
samples.
the end. It's like I
Come
came
on.
for the samples. Come on now.
Hell yeah. Boy, I was in there tipsy as hell at the Maker's Mark thing, walking around in there
Hey,
sweating. I'm
that
like, God damn.
that is a nice ass
It
place,
is.
man. We went there a couple years ago, man. I was like, man, this is a fat ass crib. It's a fat ass spot right over here, man.
It is.
Out in the middle
It's
of nowhere, but hey,
in
it's
middle
nice.
of nowhere. Literally, we went to me and my wife. It came down. We went to Cincinnati to catch a little R&B concert.
Right.
I had Genuine, all them in there, man. So we went catch that. And it's funny. Before I left Virginia, I had bought a bottle of Maker's Mark, little winter edition bottle. I didn't
Yeah.
realize on the tag of it, it had a free entry for two to go to the Maker's Mark factory.
Okay.
So I kept it with me. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, I'm like, shit, we only like 45 minutes from the damn place. I'm like, shit, you just want to go? We were like,
Yeah.
cool. So we was like, yeah, we'll map it out. We'll go. My dumb ass then got drunk on Maker's Mark at the concert and shit the night before. So I'm
Right.
like, I wake up, I'm like, man, I don't even want to smell no fucking alcohol, dog.
Let alone make it mark.
Yes, I'm in Maker's Mark, though. When I first got there, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna throw up smelling all this liquor out here like this, man. But
Yeah.
shit, chase the hair of the dog, man. Took that first shot, and I'm like, oh shit, we back in the game now. I'm
Yeah, man.
back.
Good to go. Round two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, it was that was good though, man. I was like, shit, and it was free, so
Oh yeah.
it wasn't free. I had to buy the damn bottle. But
Right.
yeah, it was good though, man. It was definitely a nice experience. That's the only tour I've ever done too for bourbon.
Yeah, we've done a couple, but I remember we've been to Maker's Mark, man. I was very impressed. That's one of my
Yeah,
favorite ones, anyway.
really, yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, I need to go to Woodford Reserve because Woodford's my favorite bourbon, so I need to
Yeah,
go there. Just
I
makes
need to
sense
go
to
there
go there.
too.
I ain't been there yet, and it's closer than Maker's Mark is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely understand. Definitely understand. But now, man, again, like I said, definitely appreciate you, man. Definitely excited for this podcast we got, man. It's been fun, been a nice ride this first year into it. So definitely excited to see
Hmm.
what 2026 brings for us.
You already know. You
Um,
already know. We ain't even been through Black History Month together yet, so
whew.
we get to go through all 28 days.
Oh man, y'all gonna love us. Hey, shout out to people on TikTok, boy. Y'all gonna be tearing them damn comments up on that bitch.
Yeah, yeah, she can.
Oh man, but we here
She
for it. We here for all the smoke, baby. Bring it
here
on.
for all of it.
But now, to all the listeners and everything, man, definitely want to wish y'all a Merry Christmas, Happy New
Absolutely.
Year's, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate, whatever you don't celebrate, whatever you get into, man. Just hope you have a good time with it. But
That's right. That's right.
as always, you've been listening to the Clearly Confused podcast, but like your group chat, but with better audio. And remember, if you're still confused after this, reach out to us. Let us know. Let us clear it up for you. We're here. Any kind of topic, something you want to discuss, anything like that at all, just holler at us. We got
That's
your
right.
back.
Holla at
But
your boys.
absolutely, we'll catch y'all next year. Peace.
Peace.